varsity football game between the Mason Comets and the Winton Woods Warriors here at Warrior Stadium in beautiful Forest Park, Ohio. I'm the voice of the Warriors, Chris Gall, here with Chris Nichols. Chris, what do you have to say about tonight's game?
Well, right about now, the Warriors, they are on a winning streak right about now, and I'm going to see if they can pull over Mason.
We have some statistics from last week for the Warriors. They beat Amelia 34-0. Deron Workman had 7 carries for over 100 yards. The rushing game last week for the Warriors for offense, total in the game was 963 yards. Passing 60 yards and scoring was 72 yards. And the defense, Chris, total was 463 for rushing. Passing was 64 yards, and scoring was total 32 points per game. That's for the entire year for the Warriors. Warriors are overall 3-1 and 1-1 in the FAVC. And as you can see, there's number 9 for the Warriors. That's Kenwood Lattimore, the quarterback, who will be starting for the Warriors tonight. I talked to Coach Troy Everhart before the game, and he seemed pretty confident that his guys could pull this game off. Big crowd here tonight. There's number 87 for the Warriors, Cliff Gardenhire, wide receiver.
On behalf of the 4 Ancient Valley Conference,
we've got the football statistics for the entire Buckeye division of the 4 Ancient Valley Conference in Ohio. For the regular rushing statistics, Winton Woods leads the pack with 240.7 yards of offense and 115.7 yards of defense. Mason is in 7th right now with 67.5 yards in offense and in 216.5 yards in defense. Rushing leaders for the Warriors are Corey Jones with 36 attempts for 278 yards and 2 touchdowns. DJ Johnson rolls in 8th with 39 attempts for 192 yards with 2 touchdowns, and Deron Workman right behind DJ at 15 attempts, 141 yards, and 3 touchdowns. On the other side of the field, Mason, we've got Adam Livingston, who is starting the game tonight in quarterback. His passing statistics are 99 attempts, 54 completions at 55%, with 689 yards total, 3 interceptions, and 5 touchdowns. Mason is 2-0 in the FAVC, and their total record is, I believe, Chris, isn't it 2-2?
I believe so.
Also, on the other hand, Winton Woods coming in with Kenwood Lattimore from Mount Healthy, who came this year, just transferred, who's starting quarterback for Winton Woods, and he has 22 attempts in passing, 9 completions for 41%, and 66 total yards, 3 interceptions, and no touchdowns. So he's working on his abilities, but looks pretty good. We're getting ready to start the kickoff here. Number 36, Corey Jones, and looks like Carlos Tipton also back to receive for the Warriors. Warriors won the coin toss, and we'll get this game underway. And here comes the kickoff, and it's a long kick to about the 8. Tipton lets it roll to the goal line and finally grabs it, and it's a touchback. Let's take a look at that replay. It looked like he almost got it on the 1. So It may not have been a touchback, but here goes. He looks like he picks it up right. It's close, but it looked like it was maybe like an inch across the goal line, or maybe an inch either way. I'm sorry, actually that was Ian Ruth who picked that return up. Okay. Here come the Warriors, set in a formation, goes right up the middle about five yards, and where he stopped, quarterback sneak Kenwood Lattimore takes the ball. Kenwood was stopped by McNeely. So we have 2nd and 5 coming into this ball game. And man in motion, and here comes again. Oh, and he hands off. It looked like to DJ Johnson, who takes it up the middle and picks up a couple yards. So we have 31 coming into this exciting game so far. Little injury report for you. We got for Winton Woods, Julius Jenkins, who has been out for the past 2 weeks with a torn meniscus in his knee. He'll be out this game, and he should be back for the next game. I talked to him earlier today. He said he was feeling really confident. And let's take a look at this replay on the last play here. Kenwood comes around, tries to sneak through, and easily gets his yard for his first down. Also, another injury report from Mason. We've got Danny Littles, number 38 for Mason. He was out the last 3 weeks. Actually 4 weeks. Last week he returned and played the entire game. Had a total of 90 rushing yards. So it looks like his injury's healed and he's ready to play. And we'll get back to the game here, and let's see. Looks like the Warriors are in a and whoa, DJ Johnson takes it up the middle and gets pushed back. So that'll bring up, looks like 3rd and 7. And reporting in for the Warriors is number 22, Deron Workman, who will take DJ Johnson's place at somewhere. And here's the snap, and gives it straight to Deron Workman, who is nailed right at impact. It almost looked like he jumped back.
And here comes the offense team. And Mason to get the ball. Looks like Mason's going to show us what they have right about now.
We got Cliff Thomas in the backfield to kick to Mason. And to receive for Mason is number 25, Matt Davis. And it's a short kick, and Ian Ruth sits and waits and hopes it and grabs it up at about the 51 or 47-yard line of the Mason Comets. And go back to some more statistics for individuals here in the FABC Buckeye Division. For receiving for Mason, Brandon Cummings with 8 receptions, 109 yards, and 1 touchdown. Saying that, last week for Mason, they had 9 out of 9 completions, 2 touchdowns, one of them to the tight end John Culp, which was a 2-yard touchdown, and a 31-yard touchdown to Brandon Salmons, a flanker. And they also had a touchdown run for 15 yards. And here comes Winton Woods. Ball carried by number 22, Deron Workman. Tried to make a spin move right there and just caught in the hole there. So got one on the play. So it's 2nd and 9. And the ball's given to Deron Workman again, who takes it up the middle. He gets about 3. Looks like it's 3rd and 5 on the Mason 44-yard line.
Winton Woods seems to be rushing right about now up the field. Sooner or later, they'll be throwing passes as soon as you know it.
One thing I've noticed about Winton Woods over the years, Chris, is that they're really not a passing team. Last year when they played St. X in the Division I playoffs in the first round, they didn't really seem to pass that much. I think they only passed like 2 or 3 times in that entire game. So the Warriors have 4th and 3 here, so they'll most likely punt it, which is somewhat obvious, don't you say, Chris?
I would say so myself.
And there's Cliff Thomas with big kick, and it's looking
punt.
Pretty good. And there's Ian Ruth, and he slips. Ian Ruth slips and misses the tackle.
Number 25 retrieves that from Mason.
Number 25, Matt Davis again. Okay, so we'll all right, let's take a look at the replay on that.
Okay.
Ian comes in and just tries to get his grips and just slips. But there's I don't know who got the tackle on that. It almost looked like everybody was in on that one.
Yeah, number 24, most likely.
Number 24, Justin Rhodes, and almost looked like number 85, Steve Billups, was in on that too. So the Warriors are in a 3-4 position defense. And here they come. And that's a big pass, and it's long.
Too long.
Livingston's throwing that gun a little too fast. Passing complete. Looked like it was to possibly number 10, Matt Swanson. Matt couldn't get his wheels going a little bit, so. And Mason looks like they're going to line up in the I formation with there's number 35 for Mason gets through. That's Mark Huffman. No, that's not Mark Huffman. I'm sorry. That's Todd Hoffert for Mason. I'm sorry. Ian Ruth on the tackle there. 3rd and 4 with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter here at Winton Woods Stadium on this fairly brisk night.
That's probably where Mike is.
Warriors in a 4-3 defense now, and oh wow!
Oh.
And Dante Flanagan with the big tackle. Dante got underneath him, cut his legs out from underneath him. Let's take a look at this replay. Livingston throws it straight to number 3, Brandon Sammons, and Brandon just gets a rude awakening, gets nailed by Dante Flanagan. That was excellent play coverage by Dante Flanagan and the entire Warrior team. They had the rush coming on the entire time. Comets in an I formation. And there's a run up the middle, and he's stopped by number 72 of the Warriors. That's Roland Hurley. Let's take a look at the replay. Livingston hands off to number 38. That's Dan Little. And He's in there somewhere getting tackled. And there he goes. Rowland got him just on the shoestrings. Stands are starting to pack up a little bit here at Winton Stadium on this beautiful Friday evening. And it looks like we have a Comet down, and we have an official timeout. Cannot tell from this angle who that is on the field. So with the break in the action, we will go to some newspaper statistics for scoring. Mason's Livingston, who is right now playing quarterback, who usually plays running back, had 6 touchdowns for a total of 36 yards.
Number 38 gets hurt.
I've just been worded that it's Dan Little that is hurt. Dan was also the one
Who was injured?
that was injured the last few weeks, which might be a problem because he was just coming back last week from his injury. So this may or may not be good for the Mason Comets. Looks like he's getting up okay. He's getting carried off the field. He's not walking at all on his left leg. So, and I believe that's what the Mason coach told us was the problem, was his left leg. He, I believe he tore something in the left leg. Not exactly sure on that, but we just hope he's okay, because with him not playing the last couple weeks and coming back 1 week before tonight and then getting hurt again tonight, that's real buster. And here comes the rush, and Livingston passes it off to number 35, and that should have been a face mask. That will be a face mask on number 2 of the Warriors. That was Cortez McBarry on that infraction. And as you see here, Cortez tries to come around and just grab him, and if you see it right there, he grabs him and just spins him around and throws him out of bounds. And the referee saw it.
Tried to take his head off with that.
Yeah. Reached for the flag and caught him on it. So that's a first down for the Mason Comets. 36-yard line for the Mason Comets now, of the Warriors, actually.
It's 3 minutes, 57 seconds in the first quarter.
Score is still 0-0. And there's a pitch back to number 35, and we have a flag on the play. It's probably holding on the defense. We'll find out here in just a second.
Here we go.
And it is holding. And here's the replay on this, and as you can see, the ref saw it and chucked his flag in the air, so that'll be another couple yards for the Comets. Oh, that was actually on the offense. So that would be a 5-yard penalty on the Comets, which would take them back to almost their own 45. I'm sorry, that was a 10-yard penalty. Livingston out the pass and guns it to number 10. That's Matt Swanson again, and Matt's taken down before the line of scrimmage. Actually, it almost looked like he got taken down right on the line of scrimmage, so we'll probably have 2nd and 10. Yes, it is. And here we go. Mason hands off to number 35. That's Todd Hoffert, who's run out of bounds by, looks like number 30 of the Warriors. Oh, I'm sorry, 32, which is Nate Jackson. Nate Jackson on the tackle there. Coming out for the Warriors is number 83, Leandre Butler. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Leandre Butler. That is number 63, who is not on here. Oh, that'll be an offsides on the Warriors. I don't know who jumped first, Chris. What do you think, buddy?
Well, right now, I really couldn't tell you if I really wanted to.
So we got 3rd and almost 2 yards for the Mason Comets, and looks like they're in the I formation. Wide receiver to the left. And there it is. Oh, he gets his one and then some. Nice run there by number 28 of the Mason Comets. Number 28 is John Davis, a 6-foot junior. Ball's on the 22-yard line of the Warriors, and it's 1st and 10. And the snap goes to number 35. 35, Todd Hoffert, who picks up about 7 yards, or no, about 6 yards. Ruth on the stop. And that'll be, and in comes number 72, Roland Hurley for the Warriors. And leaving the field will be number 76. That's Jerome Taylor.
That was an offsides call. On the Warriors. But it looks like Wentwood's Warriors defense will only become stronger.
And there's the pitch out to
number 35.
Oh, wow. And number 3. Number 3 of the Warriors, Larry Thompson with the big tackle. And here's the replay on that. Here comes the snap. And he pitches out to Todd Hoffert. Todd goes in, cuts, and there he goes.
Yeah.
Larry just comes in, and Todd, I don't think he was even ready for that, Chris.
I don't think so either.
I think he was a little upset about that.
He just came out the blue because we were wearing blue.
So we'll get a measurement here and see if they got their yardage. Or actually, they did. Looks like it. And there goes Hoffert again, and he picks up about 3-4 yards. This is beginning of the second quarter now for the Warriors and Mason. Chris, what do you think so far about the battle going on here, since the score is still 0-0?
Well, in the first 6 minutes of the first quarter, I think Winton Woods was doing a real good job on rushing the ball. Even though Mason's defense was showing a little power and strength, we still managed to move up the field. But Mason's kind of showing a comeback right now, and I'm really impressed.
You know, like scoring plays,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'll get the scoring plays, yeah.
No, I mean, eight plays, 74 yards, that kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll try and get some in downstairs. Westy, the one that's doing the announcing out there. Yeah, yeah. I'll try and get all of them that I can.
Okay, great. It's like, if Eddie told us, like, 70 Todd.
Oh, Chris?
Like 20 carries
And for right now,
for certain players.
here comes Mason in.
You be around up here, or where's that?
Okay.
Or we just have a sheet we can use somewhere.
All right. We're starting this at the other end of the field.
Alright. Yep.
Mason
Mason on
with the ball.
7-yard
on the
line.
7.
And throws to Matt Hoffert, who gets in for a touchdown. Matt Hoffert gets that touchdown there, and looked like a 7-yard pass touchdown. And here's the replay, and here comes the snap. He rolls out, dodges a tackle, and throws it to Hoffert, who just throws in. And Mason will attempt their extra point here with 11:56 to go. And oh, it's an offsides call on the Warriors, I believe. Offsides on the Warriors, yes. And there you see Corey Jones for a split second. And there's the kick, and it's nearly blocked. And it's good. So, with 11:56 in the second quarter, Mason finally scores, which makes the score 7-0.
Here comes Mason with the kickoff to give the Warriors the ball back. And hopefully we get a chance to score and tie this game. And it looks like it will be number 20 who will be returning this, Ian Ruth. Ian Ruth, he's caught 2 interceptions on the last game against Amelia. And he said the feeling was great.
Also back to receive is Ian Ruth, number 20, who got that big tackle back in the first quarter. And they hit Mason
short.
kicks an onside kick.
Number
And
36
Corey
picks
Jones
it up.
Picks it up and runs it up the middle, and here we go. It's on. And he gets him down at about the 43 or 44-yard line. That's an excellent run back for Corey Jones, just adding to his records on the in the Ohio High School Athletic Association's scoreboard. So Winton Woods will take over on the 43-yard line. See if they can do something with it with 11:49 to go in the half. Winton Woods, Corey Jones in motion, brings it up the middle. Oh, that's hard to tell who got that ball, Chris. What do you think?
Well, it seems to me that Kenwood Lattimore did, in fact, go for that quarterback sneak, but he did not gain any yardage.
And here comes Corey Jones, and he cuts back in the middle and gets across the 50-yard line. About the 52-yard line for the Warriors, which still brings them up with about 3 or 4 yards to go. Or actually not. Maybe about 1 or 2. Looks so much longer, doesn't it, Chris?
Yeah.
From way up here.
Yeah, it does.
And Lattimore to...
Yes, I had a little fire up your talk, man. You were too excited. Start talking.
And there goes Corey Jones again. Gets across the 45 and wants to keep on going. Gets the first down and then some.
He just couldn't get enough.
And the Warriors go in their quick offense. Corey Jones in motion, hands off to
That's a QB. I think that was a QB sneak by Kenwood Lattimore.
No, it wasn't. It was a handoff to number 34, DJ Johnson.
Okay. I really couldn't see it from up here.
So here come the Warriors again, threatening at the the 41-yard line with 2nd and 7.
Kevin Armstrong is the center for Winton Woods.
He's a senior this year. He's been the center for a couple years, so it helps with his abilities
and expertise
and strength. All his big muscle.
Here's a replay, guys.
Here's the replay.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay here. We got
a peek at this.
And Lattimore comes around, cuts to the right side, and tries to get this sneak off, and is just taken down. But hey, can't do it all yourself. And there's a handoff to Corey Jones, who is high-tailing it, spin move, gets through, and gets to about the 32-yard line.
Try to run to the left of Mason's defense.
Corey has got so much fire tonight. Let's take a look at this replay here.
Tried to stick him at the last second, and it looked like it kind of happened.
There's Corey's determining face, and he just slips and
hits
his spin move right. And number 45, BJ Simons takes him down. But I'm sure if Corey gets the chance, he's not going to let that happen again. And actually, here he goes again. And oh no, that's DJ Johnson on the run. Gets a big gain for about
15.
For about 12. DJ Johnson is on. Gets the ball to the 14-yard line. And here's the handoff on the replay, if we can find it. And here it goes. We got the handoff. Faked out our cameraman, that's for sure. But here we go, and there goes Kenwood Lattimore, and he gets knocked. He gets knocked by number 25 of the Mason Comets. That is Matt Davis. And I'm sorry, that was not our quarterback. That was Carlos Tipton. So,
see if we can.
Winton Woods Warriors have 1st and 10 with 8:16 to go on the 1-yard or the 2-yard line, and DJ Johnson's trying to sneak in, but he can't. So we'll have 2nd and goal here with 8:02 left in the half. You can hear all the Winton Woods Warriors cheers on the sideline there, saying, "Let's go Warriors." We've got to get in the end zone, tie them up, and hopefully.
I think we're going to do it right here.
I think it is, and there goes DJ, and he's taken back.
He's pushed back.
DJ Johnson gets taken back, so we'll have 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Looks like they should just go for the outside step, going through the middle.
Let's take a look at this replay of DJ Johnson trying for the end zone. And Lattimore takes the handoff, gives it straight to DJ Johnson, and number 88.
Number 88 looked like he was just offsides.
No, number 88, Chris McNeely. for Mason gets it, and we have a touchdown. Wintonwood's Warriors
We have a touchdown.
finally get in. Looked like number 63. No, I'm not sure who that was. Well, actually, there we got all the crowd. Wintonwood's cheerleaders at the bottom of the screen. And number 82 is going to kick the extra point for the Warriors. That I believe is Ian McCoy for the Warriors. The Warriors doing their typical switch them up.
Audible.
Audible, yes. Thank you, Chris. And here's the handoff.
It's good.
It's good. That's all that matters.
We tied in 7 minutes and 6 seconds in the second quarter.
So we have ourselves a ball game now. And if we could possibly get the word on who that was, I'm not exactly sure who got that touchdown. Be able to hand that over to you guys out on the TV land. Okay, there's Corey Jones and Larry Thompson coming onto the field and getting ready for the kickoff. One thing I've noticed, Chris, about the Warriors this year is they're not doing the old Lou Sincar audible thing with
22 got the touchdown.
with their kickoffs, where they used to come out from about the 30 in one line.
Yeah.
And just spread out like that. That was one thing that Coach Sincar always did after a touchdown and at the beginning of the game.
Well,
and after halftime.
We just been informed that Deron Workman, the running back of Winton Woods, he just scored that touchdown for us right there.
So Deron Workman with that 3-yard touchdown, and there's the kickoff by Danny Overman, and it's a boot down to the 5-yard line, and looks like number 35. Wow, that 35 for the Mason Comets, Todd Hoffert. I'm sorry. Well, let's take a look at this replay when he gets hit and just does a Superman through the air, and he's up.
And he's down.
And he's safe. We have ourselves a ball game.
As we can see, Coach Calvin giving some inspiration to the Winton Woods Warriors down on the sideline. You can see him working, coordinating with the team right now. We're back to the game. Mason with the ball at the 20. Oh,
and it's there in the backfield, and it looks like no, he gets away from him, and oh gosh! And there goes Livingston. He's on the run, and if he gets past, whoa, Ian Ruth with the big tackle at the 47-yard line. Let's take a look at this replay. The Warriors thought for sure that Livingston was going to get sacked right here, and Livingston just pulls his running back skills on him, jukes him, and you saw that. His towel got ripped out of his pants.
Right out of the strap.
And he just takes it and runs, goes forever and a day, and actually he just keeps going. But luckily, Ian Root
there's a handoff.
Was there for him, and it looks like number 38 took that handoff, which is Dan Little. So Dan's okay after that big scare on the first quarter.
After that left knee injury?
Yes, I believe it was. Well, we're not sure if it was left knee, but it was left leg.
Right.
So tonight we've had 2 touchdowns, one by each the Warriors and one by the Mason Comets. The Mason Comets, Todd Hoffert got in from about 7 yards off of a touch, and there is a big sack by number 85 of the Warriors. That is Steve Billups.
Steve is a senior. He's 6 foot, and he's a pretty nice guy, except for on the field.
And Steve is not getting up. This is not good.
Uh-oh.
Steve Billups is down on the field after that big sack. So we'll recap the first 1.5 quarters here at this Friday night battle. We've got Winton Woods with 7 and Mason Comets with 7. The touchdown from Winton Woods was by number 9, Deron Workman, from 3 yards out. That was a rushing touchdown. Oh, I'm sorry, that was number 22, Deron Workman. And for Mason, it was number 35, Todd Hoffert, from about 7 yards on a pass play. And there you see Troy Everhart, the new Winton Woods Warriors coach, giving his teammate Steve Billups a tap there for his efforts on that beautiful sack. Looks like the Warriors are going to wait and see what the Comets are going to do here. And they'll line up in the 4-3 formations. And it looks like a shotgun start for the Comets. And here comes the Comets. And
he just missed him.
And it looks like number 38 again. That's Dan Little. Dan's getting a lot of playing time now. If I were the Masons coach, I would be real careful on what they do with him. Here's the replay on that little toss move from Livingston. He gets back, and here comes number 2 from the Warriors, Cortez McBarry, and he just gets rid of it.
And all of a sudden,
and Dan Little hops off that left foot and just goes for about 6 yards. So we have, it looks like, maybe third and about 4 for the Comets. I'm sorry. And they'll take it back a few yards here. Can we get a ruling on that, Chris? I'm not sure what exactly happened. There was a clip on the offense there.
The referee's telling us to roll the time.
Instead of third and 7, we now have 3rd and 18 off that 10-yard penalty of clipping. Warriors again in the 3-4, or the 4-3, I'm sorry. And it's another shotgun start, and here comes the defense for the Warriors.
Incomplete pass.
Number 10 for Mason. That's Matt Swanson on the attempt for the grab there.
Here's a replay.
And here, let's take a look at this. Swanson comes around and chucks it. Not a beautiful spiral, but it's okay. And Swanson just misses it. And they're gonna punt it. And there's the kick, and it looks a little. It's off. It's right at the 45 or 35-yard line of the Mason Comets. And we will switch sides here with the Warriors still tied up 7-7 off of Deron Workman's 3-yard touchdown and Matt Hoffert's 7-yard pass play off from Livingston. I can't talk tonight.
Me neither.
I noticed that.
And here comes the play. Oh, jeez. Chris, what do you think about this?
This has turned into a nut house all of a sudden.
right, back to the game. We're getting ready for the snap here. And there it is, and Corey Jones looks like he got it. Oh, no.
Oh, there's a flag.
No, it looked like Corey Jones had it. Oh, it's a turnover. Corey Jones should have had that.
It is a turnover.
Corey Jones misses the handoff. Big Senior comes in with the, well, actually, let's just take a look at this replay. He comes over like he normally does and just misses it. It almost looked like he dropped the ball.
One more time.
Take a look at this one more time.
Yeah, can we get a look at this, please?
Okay, here it is. Roll.
And here we go. He comes around, and you see him go out for the handoff, and he just missed it.
It looks like it was supposed to be a fake.
It may actually look, it looked somewhat like a fake. Lattimore brings it, oh man. And Cortez McBarry replies with a D-E-N-I-E-D, denied. A big sack by Cortez McBarry. After that sack there, he got up and was pumped and was loving life. And, and we're going to get back to this game here. So the Warriors will try and get the ball back with about 3.5 in the half. And there's the snap and the pass out to number 10, and
it falls short.
Number 10, Matt Swanson never even looked at it.
I didn't even think he acknowledged that the ball was thrown yet. He just kept on running.
Oh, there's a beautiful moonshot into the band from our. From our guys in the truck. You gotta love them.
There's the Winton Woods band, and there's the game.
And we're back to the game. Winton Woods still tied up 7-all. And here comes the snap. It looks like another,
trying to look. Livingston trying to. Oh, he throws it
out to number 3, who is taken down by by number 30 of the Warriors, Chad Baker. Let's take a look at this replay of this tackle that Chad Baker just came right into your living room,
knocked over your couch and your lamp.
and here he comes. Hello.
Yeah,
goodbye.
That was a pretty nice tackle.
And Ian Ruth just jumps on the couch and lays down. Takes a little nap. And you may not be able to hear it, but the coaches on the other side of us are somewhat going a little nuts.
Ballistic.
And there's a fake. And number 15, Scott Tausch takes the quarterback down.
Here's a replay, guys.
Let's take a look at this replay. Scott Tausch. Oh, and it's a turnover.
It's a
Scott
turnover.
Tausch gets the turnover for the Warriors. And Livingston is just sitting there like, what? What's going on?
Was that 4th down, guys? That was 4th down. They lost it on the 4th down play.
Okay, so we had a miscommunication here from me to Chris and Chris to me. That was 4th down. And Scott Towns said, you're not getting anywhere. And there goes Carlos Tipton. And we have a flag on the play, but he is gone. He is gone. He steps out of bounds at about the 50, maybe the 49-yard line. But we'll see what this replay tells here about this penalty. Carlos gets out there, just starts booking, and he gets, it's a clipping call.
Yes.
On
Mason.
On Mason, yes. Thank you, Chris. You are such a help.
Put him on Winton Woods, guys.
Oh, wow.
Okay, never mind.
You're not such a help, Chris. That was against Winton Woods. Okay, so we have a clipping call against Winton Woods, which will take them back another 10 yards. So it's 1st and 19.
Great.
Or should I say 1st and 20.
No, you were right the first time, 1st and 19.
And here comes the snap. Jones in motion. And I am at a loss for words.
Big junk pile out there right about now.
Number 22 for the Warriors,
Deron Workman.
Deron Workman again. He's been getting a lot of playing time tonight.
The running back of Winton Woods. The starting running back, I should say.
So we get back to this game here, and Tipton in motion.
Oh.
Quick throw down to, looks like number 36, Corey Jones, who is taken down in the backfield. So we'll have third and about 15. Take a look at this replay. With Tipton in motion, number 9, Kenwood Lattimore comes out, gives it to Corey Jones, and Corey just can't go anywhere with it because number 9 of Mason, Brandon Evans, just had his ankle wrapped in a bear hug, not let him go anywhere. And now everybody's having a little talk with their buddies, and
there we go. Minute and 30.
And actually, in behind that beautiful sign, we have the new Winton Woods Athletic Building, which will house 2 or 3 classrooms with the men's locker room and ladies' locker room for any sport, lifting areas, weightlifting, and basically everything you could ask. That's a $300,000 project with the help from the Carlton P. Gray Foundation, who you're probably asking who Carlton Gray is. He is a Winton Woods alumni graduate who is now in the NFL playing, I believe, either for the Seahawks or the Colts. But hey, he's in the NFL making millions.
Corey Jones trips.
He's in St. Louis, but right now Corey Jones is here taking charge.
And he trips.
Here's a replay.
And let's just take a look at this replay. And here's the snap.
Stop that.
And the little pitch out to Jones.
And see, he has he trip right there. He jumps up for joy.
Corey knew he tripped.
It's almost like he didn't tie his shoes.
Okay, so we have now
I can't get there.
all the band members from Mason look to be lining
moonshot.
up. And there you saw some of the heads of the Winton Woods band members right before this short kick where Ian Ruth slips on the run to where the ball finally ends up at about the 36-37 yard line. So Mason will take over roughly on the 38 yard line with minute 13 left in the quarter. Chris, what do you expect Coach to say to his players when they get in the locker room?
I'm guessing he might say he's kind of impressed about how he's holding Mason back. And then again, he might say there might be a couple of downfalls, but then again, you know how the Winton Woods always comes out on top.
And there was Livingston throwing to number 35, Todd Hoffert.
There's a replay.
Take a look at it. Goes to Todd Hoffert, who just snags it.
Nice.
Barely grabs it.
Nice catch. Really low to the ground. Low. Mellow.
There you see one of our nice officials for tonight's game. And Winton Woods in a 4-3 formation, kind of jumping around, trying to get their momentum back.
And there's a nice pass, but oh! Ian Ruth and Chad Baker said no. They just said no. Watch this replay. The pass goes to number 3.
Looks like they
Brandon
just...
Salmons, and Ian Ruth just gives him a hug and says, "How you doing? Get on the ground. You are not going anywhere." So we have about 36 seconds left in the half with the score 7-7. This is actually a fairly low-scoring game so far. We had a couple of people tell us before the game that they thought it was going to be like a if I can find my sheet here, I think it was a 34-27 ball game. They thought it was going to be.
That's what I was informed. But
then again,
yeah,
unless they can predict the future, this game looks like it's going to be tied for the remainder of the half. Unless a really big play comes up. But you know what, Chris? It always comes. It always comes at the end of the half when everybody's charged up, getting their momentum, getting ready to go into the locker room, talk things over, and then come back out here and get things going again. Here comes the snap from Mason.
No, what do you know?
Throws it to number 3.
Oh,
Salmons, who gets knocked down again.
by number 3,
Cortez McBarry.
No, Larry Thompson.
I'm sorry, Larry Thompson.
The defensive end.
So we have a hurry-up offense and defense from Mason and Winton Woods. They'll try and get one more playoff here. And no, they won't.
We have a little...
Actually, yes, they will. Here we go. They're lining up and looks like... Don't know. And that'll stop the clock with 26 seconds left in the half.
Here's the replay of the previous play.
Let's take a replay of the previous play from Mason. Here's the pass from Livingston to Salmons. Salmons gets it, shakes, number 15, Scott Townsh, and just gets knocked down by Larry Thompson.
Let us remind you that this is Mason's first time here, so they're giving us a real scramble for the ball.
Yes, this is the very first time in in Winton Woods history, at least, that Mason's ever been to this stadium and played in this stadium before, because the Winton Woods used to be in the Queen City Conference National Division, which they never played the Mason Comets before. So this is a new experience for both teams. And let's see, this should possibly be the last play of the quarter, but and we have an interception by Dante Flanagan, who will take it and shake it and run through and get knocked down by number 70, Jason Dalton. But within 13 seconds.
Can they score?
Yes, can they score? Let's take a replay.
He played popcorn with that football.
You know what? I believe this player, Dante Flanagan, is trying to pull a Dwight Logan from last year, because if you remember correctly, Dante has the same wrist that Dwight had broken in the beginning of last year. And let's just watch the game. And here comes possibly the last play of the game, and it's a Hail Mary up to, and it's an interception. But
it's a re-interception.
Let's just take a replay.
Yeah, let's just take a look at this.
You know what? It almost is like they're trying to give the ball back to each other. And there's the throw, and it looks like number 25, which is Matt Davis, got just above number 15, Scott Townsh, for that amazing and beautiful interception. With 4 seconds to go in the half. 4 seconds in the half, with the score tied again, 7-7. And that should do it. And that's halftime, folks, here at Winton Woods Warrior Stadium. With the score tied at 7-7, I'm Chris Gall, your voice of the Warriors, with Chris Nichols, saying we'll be right back.
Glandorf Invitational, placing second out of 17 bands and receiving a superior rating, the highest possible rating. Tomorrow the band will perform at the Lloyd Memorial Band Invitational in Kentucky. The Mason Band is under the direction of Bob Bass and Brady Sark. The instructional staff includes Tim Holt, Chad Foreman, Adam Lay, Dale Mobley, Sharon Turner, Derek Vitro, and Sarah McCrae. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight the Winton Woods High School Marching Band will open their 1999 halftime show of Broadway tunes with the ever-popular On Broadway, featuring singer trumpet soloist Adam Weesey. Ladies and gentlemen, your Winton Woods High School Marching Band. Featuring our dazzling drill team dancing to the ever-popular Gershwin tune, Fascinating Rhythm. master of the house from the hit Broadway musical, Les Miserables. With a beautiful ballad from Les Miserables called On My Own, followed by the moving march, Do You Hear the People Sing?
Welcome you back to the Winton Woods Warriors versus the Mason Comets here at Winton Woods Warriors Stadium. It's right now at halftime, score of 7-7. Both teams have been playing very, very difficult ball game against each other. And Chris, how about a little insight on the game here?
Well, I'm back, so there's no need to fear. Well, it looks like Mason is trying to go over their plays right about now, or at least keep on stretching them. And there's Coach Thomas, as you can see him right now. Yeah, he said he's the man for the game, so we might as well go by what the man says. And right there, number 36, you can see
Corey Jones
stretching out those hamstrings of his. And then you can see,
and there you see
Mason in their little spiritual huddle. They're trying to do something with it.
First half, guys, but recap the first half scores and stuff.
And, well,
During the first half, Chris, we've got a couple big plays made by both Winton Woods and Mason, actually. We had a touchdown run for 3 yards by Deron Workman for the Winton Woods Warriors, which made it 6-7. And then the extra point was good, so they tied it up 7-7. And then I believe it was number 35, Todd Hoffert for the Mason Comets, who got a 10-yard pass for a touchdown, making it 7-0 after their extra point. So we come now with the second half. Chris, you want to help me out here, buddy? Who do we have receiving for Mason off this big boot of a kickoff by Danny Overman?
it's kind of hard to tell. They have 2 safeties in the back right about now. Well, I should say punt returns.
We got number 35 and number 25. That would be Matt Davis and Todd Hoffert. So here we go with the second half action. Warriors will kick off from the 40-yard line, as every football team does. And here comes Joey Overman's kickoff to begin the second half of action here at Winton Woods Warriors Stadium. And it's up. And it touches down at the 10. Hoffert picks it up and gets tripped up, and it looked like by number 20, Ian Ruth. Ian Ruth with the tackle. And here's the replay on that. And there's the kick. And hits about the 10. He drops it. And Hoffert just picks it up and runs. Gets tripped up by Ian Ruth. And Dante Flanagan's also there to help out, along with Scott Towns. And the Warriors line up in...
Referee's calling it first down. There's a height.
And it looked like number 38 for Mason with that little run from a man called Dan Little. And here's the replay. Runs up the middle. Number 76 got taken down.
Yeah.
That was Brun Nealis. And here comes the snap from Mason Comets. 28's in motion. And and it looks like
a sack.
76 on the Warriors.
A sack by a pack of Warriors.
And here's the replay. There's Cortez McBarry getting in on it. And number 76. Number 76 is Jerome Taylor, the big man. The man they call Sugar Bear in the wrestling age and in the football age. So here we go. The Comets are in a shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers. And there's the push out to number 38, and it's dropped. It's dropped. No good.
As you can see, Jerome tried to go in for that scoop if it was a fumble of some sort.
He wanted that touchdown.
Yeah, you know he did.
But if Dan Little can't catch the ball, then we can't do anything about it. But let's take a look at the replay. And Dan's looking back, and he sees the pass coming. He misses it. That's one of those where the coach comes up to you and says, there's no excuse for you missing that pass. There's nobody on you, and there was just absolutely no excuse. And Corey Jones lets it bounce out of bounds. So the Warriors will take over at about the 41-yard line.
We can have our wandering clock cam coming into view, guys.
And there you see our lovely wandering clock cam.
Technical difficulties that we had at the beginning of the game are going away this year.
We're slowly but surely getting rid of our technical difficulties that have been coming around throughout the game and even before the game. But hey. And here comes the Warriors' first play of the second half. And it's a bomb, and Cliff Thomas cannot get there, and he is very upset about that. I have no idea why in the world that rocket left his hands. Kenwood Lattimore just released that ball, and it traveled for years.
Light years.
And number 36 is in motion, and he gets the ball.
Corey Jones.
Corey Jones is taken down in the backfield for about a loss of 3. 3 or 4, actually. No.
Number 48 made the tackle for Mason. Adam Clark, their defensive end.
So we have a holding call on the Warriors, which is declined.
There's that replay.
And let's take a look at this replay. Yes. Oh. Whoa. More technical difficulties.
And the truck.
In the truck, in the air, it's all around here. So, looks like the
ball's at the 33.
Mason is coming up with their
Kenwood looking deep.
3-4.
Oh, he's looking short. Ooh.
Wow, and
Mason could have picked that off.
And you know what? It almost looked. It almost. Let's take a look at the replay and see what happened there. It almost looked like it was overshot. Kenwood Lattimore just takes it and throws it. He's just got such a gun tonight. Now, it was tipped. I couldn't tell by who, but it was definitely tipped by one of the Mason guys. And there's the snap to the punt, taken by number 25, Matt Davis.
Oh, he slipped.
He takes it at about the 39-yard line and just dives right about there, too.
Here's a slip.
And there's the replay of how he slipped. And he tries to get his footing. He gets it. Oh, he trips over his own right foot. He was trying to cross his legs over and just caught the heel of his own foot. So we have 1st and 10 from the Mason. Or, I'm sorry, the Warrior. The Mason, the Warrior. It's all confusing.
It's all the same people.
Yes. Let's see here. What?
I'm telling you, man, Mason's defense have been non-stop ever since the beginning of the first quarter.
As this replay shows, number 28, John Davis, just tries to stiff arm everything. And he just gets through there. It's Warriors again in their looks like a dime defense.
Oh, he struggled.
He's down at about the 49. Just enough for the first down. I can see this is going to be another one of those games like the Winton Woods Purcell Marion game where it's a fourth quarter touchdown or extra point that will win this game. And there we have our clock cam back. It looks like it's stationary for the moment. And it looks like number 3, Larry Thompson, takes Dan Little down. There you see
Coach
Calvin talking to Kenwood Lattimore there, Winton Woods quarterback for this game. Say hi, Kenwood.
Okay.
He acknowledged.
Yeah.
And back to the game here. We
Guess
got
he's just pretty scared, pretty shocked.
And here comes the pass out to number 3. And it looked like Ian Ruth was in on that. Or no, not Ian Ruth. Number 30, Chad Baker was in on that tackle.
Livingston passed it away to Simmons.
Here comes the replay on that. Let's take a look at what happened.
There's Livingston. There's Simmons. And then all of a
Chad
sudden,
Baker takes him out.
just gets him out.
Chad Baker just says, "Not in my house."
Yeah, that's...
And number 7 looks like Stephen Bender was in motion at least. And Livingston hands it off to number 30, no, number 70. No.
Here's a replay, guys.
Let's take a look at that replay and find out if we can figure out who that was that ran that. Let's see, yes, it was Dan Little, number 38. And he gets it up and he's just pulled down by an unknown warrior. Six minutes, 49 seconds in the third quarter. And it's a pitch out to Dan Little. Dan Little gets it up and Scott Tausch brings him down with power.
Here's a replay, guys.
Here comes the replay on that.
Yeah, you see Little running out, and then there you
Cuts through
see
that hole, slips through the fingers of
number
Joe
42 kind of
Spears.
made that attempt.
Joe Spears, that would be.
He just slipped right out of his hands. He
And-
just said, "Oh, forget it. Let the rest of them worry about it."
I'll just lay here and take a nap.
Yeah.
So Mason's on the Warrior 32-yard line. And Dan Little gets it
Ooh.
again, and no, that was not Dan Little. That was number 28,
Taken down.
John Davis. And
He was
here
taken
comes the
down by
replay.
Larry Thompson.
Mason coming out of that I formation. Just
Yeah,
gives
that
it
was
to
Larry.
John Davis, and Larry Thompson brings him down just about at the line of scrimmage on that. And once again, the Comets are in the I formation. Warriors in the 4-3 defense. And this time it'll be
There's
handed
a
off
running
to
play.
number 38, Dan Little, and it's a turnover. Oh no, it almost looked like it was a fumble on the play, and looks like
Not quite. Here it comes, guys.
if our replay catches this,
It does.
we can see here that Dan Little is being taken down by number 76,
Jarreau.
Jarreau Taylor,
Jarreau
the big
Taylor.
man.
Sugar Bear.
And it comes right. It does come out. It came out. It came out. The
That's
ball,
ours.
That ball came out of the hands.
Come on, two. Thank you.
The ball came out of the hands of number 28, John Davis. We got up. It's
I'm going to show this replay again.
number 38, Dan
Little.
Little is hurt once again.
For the
Let's take a
second
look
time
at
in
this
the game.
replay. If you can see, possibly
Got hit by his own man's helmet right here.
right somewhere in there, he got hit by his own man's helmet. Number 76,
He's
or I'm
walking it
sorry,
off,
number
though.
78, Joe Cousins, and Dan's walking out by himself. What a trooper! He's a senior this year, so this is his last year. He better buff up for college if he's going to play.
Don't be so fragile.
So we have 4th and 5 with 5 minutes to go in the quarter. And it looks like they're going to go for it. The Mason Comets are going to go for their 4th and 5 attempt. Last time they tried this, Scott Tausch denied them of any chance of that. And here comes Cortez McBarry. And, yep, they got it. Number 25, Matt Davis, catches through and runs out of bounds. And let's take a look at this replay here. Livingston just rolls out to the left side, gives it to Davis, and Davis just runs for the
And number 20,
runs for the
ooh.
heavens, or sidelines or
Justin
whatever you want
Rhodes
to call
just-
them. I mean,
He just puts
he just wanted that first down.
there you see Troy Everhart, the head coach of Winton Woods football squad. Back to the game.
And the Comets now back in their I formation. And it's a pitch
There's a
out
pitch
to
back.
number 35, who is taken down hard
Todd Hoffert.
by number 72, Roland Hurley, the little man. Let's take a look at the replay here. We got, let's see here. We've got Todd Hoffert on the move, and Roland comes out and grabs him, almost breaks his arm. It almost breaks his arm, it looked like. But hey, it's football. You break some arms, you break some legs, you bash some heads in. It
Yeah.
happens.
Get a couple broken bones and concussions.
But hey,
Call it a day.
that's all in a day's work. There's the pass out
There's
to
a
number
Ooh,
5.
incomplete pass.
Number 5 to Todd Brenner, I'm sorry, who just lets it slip off the end of his fingertips, saying, "Oh, buddy, let's take a look at this." Livingston just throws it, and looked like
He just dropped it.
he just said, "Here, I'll catch it." Maybe not. But hey. All those stars on Livingston's helmet must be good for something. He needs
They're
to
all
start.
on one side, as you can see.
Yeah, I know, but that's because our perspective is only from one side.
Yeah.
And they were in a shotgun formation, and oh my gosh,
He throws
what is
to the
up
tight
with
end.
all this time that Livingston's getting from the Warriors? And number 25, Matt Davis, just keeps getting through. The Warriors are losing their momentum, and let's just take a look at this. Watch how much time Livingston has to throw this ball. He's standing there so flat-footed, barely throws it. He throws it like he's thrown to his grandfather or something. And Davis just goes. Finally, Ian Ruth is there to stop him.
First and goal, guys.
And it's 1st and goal on about the 8-yard line. And Livingston takes the snap to number 38, or was actually, I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Yeah, 38, Dan Little. Let's take a look at this replay. It almost looks like Dan got hurt again. Mason needs to watch out because he is going to get seriously injured here in this game if he doesn't watch out. Because as he was getting up, it looked like he was almost limping on that leg. So we got 2nd and goal on the 6. And there's the pass, or the handoff to Dan Littles again, who gets inside the 5.
I think Mason is getting too close to the touchdown, and the Warriors notice it, and they're trying to get as effective as
Let's
can.
just replay. Dan Littles is just getting all the playing time today. Dan Littles and also Matt Davis have been getting most of the receptions today. And there you see Coach Thomas and number 11 for the Warriors, Mike Reese, who has not yet played in this game. So, and obviously the formation they're in is just going to allow Dan Little to go and get knocked back a little bit. I mean, the Warriors are starting to finally get their momentum back, but it's still not exactly where everybody wants it. The crowd is like sitting on their chairs, like doing nothing. A lot of people are still walking around.
John Davis is injured for Mason. Number 28. I really don't.
That's the 3rd injured player in this game so far. Twice has been the same person, Dan Little. Now it's number 28,
Looks like a John.
John Davis.
Cramp because they're pushing on his foot like that. He's cramped up.
It looks
If
like
you can see, the trainer's pulling his sock down there, which probably indicates a cramp in the lower calf muscle.
Pushing up on his foot.
He's pushing on his foot to
More looks
try
like a
to
trolley horse.
loosen the pressure on the muscle to hopefully get this game back to going. I mean, if you can see his head there, he's smiling.
the coach is smiling, trying to get this cramp to go away. And if you've ever had cramps in the leg, that's just, it hurts. Technical error one more time. But we have 1 minute and 58 seconds to go in the third quarter. And it's 4th and 3. I'm sorry, 4th and goal on the 3. And right now it looks like this game is going to be at a halt for a few minutes while they get that cramp settled out. Chris, what do you suspect this next play will do?
They're probably going to try to go, I think maybe bomb it. Try to bomb it right in the middle. Try to get that easy score of a touchdown so they can just end this off real fast. Because I don't think Mason has ever had anything of this kind of defense before it's shown up against on the Warriors. It looks like they just caught Mason by surprise.
But also from the 3-yard line, I don't know if they can bomb it.
Well, they might try to bullet it.
They could possibly lob it in the end zone.
Loft, yes.
But then the Warrior defense, as good as they could be, would just snag it out of the air and take off. It's 4th and goal, so it's either do or die situation here. They either get it or Winton Woods has it, and it's a pick out and it's in. They're in. Wow. And that's a touchdown by Adam Livingston, who just leaps in the end zone. He basically leaped like he was on a trampoline. Look at this replay. The way he just rolls out. He fakes it to Dan Little, who did an excellent job. And here comes Superman into the end zone. And he gets up and loving it. So it's now 13-7. Mason on top, and there's another offsides against the Warriors.
I think the anxiety is running high on the Warriors.
That is the second straight time the Warriors have had offsides on special teams.
If they can get the anxiety from the offsides calls and put it in the game, maybe we can stop them.
5-yard penalties instead of 1 yard?
Huh. Okay.
You know what, Chris? It's possible that if they were to put all this energy toward hurting or, well, actually, not exactly hurting their opponents, but hurting them in the fact that they're getting yardage every single run play, pass play, and even on special teams. So the score is now 14-7 in the third quarter with the minute 33 to go.
Hey, and there's Lindsay Stacy from the drill team.
Our video club member from Winton Woods. She's a senior this year.
And there's the Winton Woods Warriors sideline. Nothing but blue. And there you see Coach Calvin again in the front.
So there you see the special teams for the Warriors. Corey Jones and Ian Ruth back to receive this exhilarating punt, or it could be another onside kick by Mason. Mason in the first half put a onside kick on to Corey Jones, who took it back about 30 yards. Let's see if it'll happen again. And the kick is again an onside kick, and oh wow. The onside kick was recovered by Scott Towns off of number 11, Mike Reese. Mike Reese it hit Mike Reese and just bounced off of him.
As you can see, Jeff Lyon, number 4 from Mason, just going to the sideline.
The spin on that ball on an onside kick is just astonishing, the way it's end over end, and if it hits you the right way, it'll just
knock the wind out of you.
Yeah. Knock the wind out of you, and you'll miss the play. And Carlos Tipton gets the ball in the backfield, and he breaks loose. And this is where the speed comes in. Carlos is one of the fastest in the Winton Woods
He tried to hit him with a stiff arm.
but the Mason Comets are just too much for him. He broke away from that tackle and got it. Here's the replay on that. Carlos gets the ball,
Breaks loose.
breaks one tackle,
Breaks the
two
other
tackles, 3 tackles, and comes
Here
out
comes the
to the
stiff
side.
arm.
Gets on his stiff arm, but he misses just by about a foot, and he's taken out of bounds. And the Warriors
Just come
pitch
with loud
off to
pitch
Carlos
off.
Tipton again, and here he goes, and he
He's
breaks
going.
through, and there's the speed again by Tipton, and he gets about 6, enough for the first down.
And a little wobbly, but here it comes.
Here's the replay.
Nice concentration on
Pitches out
breaking
to
through
Tipton.
that. He was set on running for it, and he did.
He gets through to,
Maybe 3 guys with
he
Mason.
gets out to about the 44-yard line of the Mason Comets. So they're at over half the field. Now all they got is 45 more yards to go, and this game's tied up again. Which, if you remember back in the first half, Corey Jones took the ball and did basically what he's doing right now. And Corey spins out of bounds, but he's on the about the 26-yard line. And now it's within 48 seconds of being over with for the third quarter. I'm sorry. And Corey Jones just takes his ball
And jukes one.
is gone.
Jukes that one.
Corey Jones
just gets tossed
the
out of
senior,
bounds.
who last year was a big asset to the team, even with Brandon Myree and Bobby Howard just like going everywhere. So the Warriors are basically stopped right away by Mason. I believe they'll have one last play in this third quarter, and then they'll switch sides. And Carlos Tipton in motion, and it's a pitch out to Tipton. Tipton will take off. Number 99, there's a flag on the play. It probably will be holding. Holding,
Clock
I
stopped at
believe,
12.
on Mason.
Here's the replay. You're going to see it.
Let's check out the replay. He pitches out to Tipton here, and if you, right there, top left corner of the screen, it was on number 36, I believe. Yes, Corey Jones, which is on the Warriors, had that holding. So that'll be 5 yards back.
On the Warriors.
Oh no, it will not be. It'll be 10 yards back. So they take a walk,
All that yardage.
and I'm sure
nothing.
Corey's beating himself up over that because of the hard effort that he put in to get up there. And it looks like this will be the end of the third quarter with the score of Mason 14 and Winton Woods 7.
Change sides.
And now we will go to the last quarter of this Friday Night Fever football game on Waycross Community Media. Once again, I'm Chris Gall, the voice of the Warriors, here with my buddy Chris Nichols.
Mr. Friday Night. And it seems to me that Mason is giving Winton Woods a kind of a tough time in the struggle, but I'm surprised that the Warriors even held out this long. This is a good game. I like how the Warriors put up with all of Mason's, how do you say, bull
Stuff. Just
in the
stuff.
first quarter and managed to tie.
There you see some Warrior fans. Some more Warrior fans.
Students more likely.
At least we hope they're Warrior fans from the Warrior perspective. And there you see number 44 of Mason. That is an unnamed player on the roster. And there you see the Warriors getting ready to line back up. Coming out.
Right next to my camera.
Stand up, guys.
Okay, let's see here. We got
Somebody's got us on camera.
Hey, I don't know where you are, but hello.
That's Steve shooting a shot here.
Ah, Steve. There he is over there.
And back to
And now we'll go back to game. And the Warriors come in, Tipton on the run. Whoa! Whoa! Number 85, Jonathan Culp with the big Mama Jamma sack on the, whew, it wasn't actually a sack, it was a straight backfield tackle on Corey Jones. Corey got the ball and just got knocked down. And here's the play, and it's pitched out to number 34. 34 is DJ Johnson, who just like looks around and there's nobody there. And he just misses it. Here, look at this replay. He'll just, Lattimore just throws this ball. He had to get rid of it, and DJ Johnson was obviously not ready because he looked back and the ball was already over his head. So the Warriors have a punt.
They have to.
Yeah. And it's a punt down, and he calls for a fair catch. That's number 25, Matt Davis again. Once again, Matt Davis. I've been saying that name all night. So we have 11 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in this battle of the Warriors and Comets. Warriors down by 1 touchdown. Comets have a long 79 yards to go. Or not 79, about 84 yards to the end zone. Hopefully, for the Warriors' sake, they can stop them. And then also, on the other hand, Mason could also get past them. And there's Dan Little on the play. Gets out to the outside, gets about 1 or 2. And he got 1. So let's take a look at the replay. One thing about Dan Little's is that he took this ball and just went lateral with it and didn't really get much out of it because of that. He went lateral instead of going straight up the middle, which would have helped a lot more.
For a guy who's been injured 2 times in 1 game and still comes back to manage to play for them, I say he's as tough as leather.
Have a little break in the action now. Official timeout called. Looks like someone on the sidelines is, for Mason, is getting treatment for maybe another calf muscle injury or cramp. And there you see Coach Calvin Johnson, a veteran of this Warrior coaches lineup. He worked with Lou Sincar and Dan Bomani last year, who have graciously given their many years of experience to this ball club. And we have the Winton Woods drum section going somewhere. I think that's the Winton Woods drum section, at least. What about you, Chris?
I'm hearing a little jam session going on. I really can't make out what it was,
yeah.
but
okay.
Oh well, back to the action.
Yes, back to the action, and he gives it to who looked like Dan Littles again. You know what? If I had a dollar for every time I had to say that boy's name tonight,
you'd be rich.
I would never have to do anything in my life again.
Okay.
And the replay shows that it was Dan Little.
Johnson on the stop brings up a 3rd and 2.
So now the Comets are on. The Comets are on. Looks like about the 22-yard line. So they'll have 3rd and 2. And the snap, hands it off to, once again, Dan Little. And it looks like he got the first down.
That's Dan Little picking up a first down for Mason.
Yes, he did. So once again, Dan Little with another small run to get this game going again for Mason. 9:25 left in the game for Winton Woods and Mason. Mason on top 14-7. Warriors trying to struggle back. And there's a flag on the play. Maybe delay of game.
Delay of game?
Yes, delay of game.
The 5-yard penalty brings up first and 15.
And here,
a little cheer from the cheerleaders.
Yes.
You can hear it.
You can hear.
But forget that. Back to the action.
Yes. Who needs cheerleaders when we got football players?
And I have noticed that.
And there goes Dan Littles. And there's a flag on the play.
Oh.
It's going to be holding against, I believe, the Warriors.
That's my notice. Yes.
Let's look at this replay. The right tackle, if we can catch it right there. Yes, 42, number 42 on the Warriors, Joe Spears with the holding. So that'll bring up an opportunity for the Comets to hopefully get even better at this. There's numbers 36, Corey Jones, the big senior, who is not looking too happy at this point. I talked to him during the day at school, and he seems to be really happy with the way things are going with the ball club this year. He just wishes they could get a lot more points in a lot less time. And here they go. And Livingston is going to go. No, Livingston gets it away. Whoa, and that's almost a completion by number 7, Stephen Bender, but he almost threw it directly to number 5, Dante Flanagan. So hey, what's really going on? And now, if you see right there, he almost, it looked like he threw it to him. And here we come, starting the little suicide act here on the sidelines with the Winton Woods band. But now we'll watch the game here. And there's a flag. It's delay of game. So it goes from 1st and 10 to 2nd and 25 to 2nd and 20. Or I'm sorry, 2nd and 30. And if you have the time, you can listen. You can see our lovely hat we have sitting wrinkled on the floor, on the ground, with the indentation on it. And here we go with the band in the background, and the number, and looks like Todd Brenner in motion, and it's another delay of game. Delay of game. Look at the replay here. Watch number 5 as he comes in motion, Matt Brenner. I'm sorry, Todd Brenner.
Yeah. Looks like
as you can see,
the quarterback took that was a blown play.
That number 5 was just offside.
Looks like the quarterback kind of got furious with that right about now.
The quarterback was not expecting Todd Brenner to go that far down the line. He was not supposed to go there. And if you would like to turn your head to the Winton Woods band section, we have a little treat for you.
Hey, there's Megan Mom, the lead drummer. What do you know?
And it's called Suicides. And we'll turn it over to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and back to the game. And there's a pass to number 30. Number 30 would be Chad Baker with the big hit.
He told him to eat that ball.
No, he stuffed that ball down his stomach, through his chest. Here's the replay of this. Watch. Wham! It's just so exciting seeing it for a second time.
Smacked like a bug on a piece of paper.
And here comes 3rd and 20. You know what, Chris? I don't think they're actually going to be able to get a first down unless they do a bomb play. And there's a pass to number 25. No,
get him.
That would be Matt Davis, and Matt Davis gets the first down. Matt Davis just made me a liar. He just called me his stud. Oh my gosh, what a play by Matt Thomas. Livingston was in the backfield, throws it to Matt Thomas for just a small throw, and Matt just goes. Nobody caught him. And he's finally tripped up by, I'm not even sure, it almost looked like Chad Baker. So we have 1st down and 10. 1st and 10, and this game is just ending up like crazy because of all these plays.
Turned into a madhouse.
Yes, it is. Up in the booth and down in the truck and on the field.
A couple. Here's a replay.
He gives it to 38. I should know this name by now. Dan Little again. There's another $1 for me. And here comes the Comets back into their lineup. Looking like another I formation with 2 wide receivers. And this time, the man in motion actually does what he's supposed to. And now, that looks like another first down. Here's the replay off that. As you can see, Livingston hands off to, it looks like number 38, Dan. That was Dan, the man. Dan the man Little. Little Dan the man. And here we go again. I wonder if Dan the man will get it. And here we go with yes. Not sure who carried that ball, but he went basically lateral and got no yards. It looked like number 35, Todd Hoffert. He hasn't had the ball for a while. Let's take a look at the replay. Todd grabs the ball right there, runs down, cuts over to the sideline, and number 42 for the Warriors, Joe Spears, with his first tackle of the night.
Just wanted to make me say, boom, tough acting to acting.
And here's the snap for the punt, and it's nearly blocked, and there's a flag on the play.
That's a nice punt. That was a nice punt.
Corey Jones with the run. Here we go. Snap, crack. What a block by number 42, Joe Spears. Joe Spears with the block of the game. What a block. If we could get that on replay.
They're roughing the kicker.
But that'll be called back because it's roughing the kicker right there.
It's roughing the kicker.
But if we look at this block by Joe Spears, it was so beautiful. Corey Jones breaks up the middle, and you see him? He's gone. Bam! That just makes me want to hurt. Oh my gosh. Watch this. Here it is again from a different angle. Oh no. That's just continuing later. but it's just so pretty. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this roughing the kicker. He gets the ball out. And right there, number 80, Drew Jones with the
roughing of the kicker.
Roughing of the kicker. Oh, there was a clipping call on Mason. Yes, a clipping call on Mason. So that will be. Okay, so we'll have the Warriors with the ball at the 25-yard line where the ball was first caught by Corey Jones before he made that excellent run back. The roughing the kicker got offset by the clipping call. And I believe that's a couple of I believe I hear Mason's crowd saying boo.
Yeah. It seems like the crowd is very upset with that call.
I believe it's because that clipping call should not have stood. It should have just been the roughing the kicker call, because in a situation like that, once the roughing the kicker comes, that should be the last one. Here's the replay of that last play with Carlos Tipton running it and just getting snagged by number 9, Brandon Evers. But with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go and about 90 yards to go upfield for the Warriors, it's not looking too good. What about you, Chris? You think Warriors can pull this off?
I got faith in the Warriors. I'll tell you the truth, because I am a Warrior. But for the fact of the time being is that their defense is kind of just showing their weakness right about now, and really they should be showing their strength, because
also, Chris, I noticed that Mason's defense is pounding us. Watch right here with this replay. Number 9, Kenwood Lattimore, comes through, tries to get his sneak down, and number 85, Jonathan Culp, is just right there to get him. Jonathan Culp also had last week a 2-yard touchdown in Mason's game. And there's the big pass downfield. And there's a flag on the play. That will be a pass interference. That'll be a pass interference on number 88.
That was meant for Cliff Thomas.
Here, let's take a look at this replay if we can catch. Okay. And there's the beautiful throw, and there's right there. Yes. Number 88, Chris McNeely with that pass interference on number 11, Cliff Gardenhire. It's possible that it was a defensive holding call. We're not quite sure. Okay, they declined the flag, so we'll be back at the 25, and Mason's all over the Warriors. Mason's just beating on the Warriors like they're
a sack of potatoes.
They're just mashing them like a sack of potatoes. There you go. And unfortunately, Carlos Tipton gets knocked back down to his feet. And here comes number 48 on the Mason squad trying to get back to his position. Number 36, Corey Jones, gets the fake. Oh, and there's a big shot to Cliff Thomas. Way overthrown by Kenwood Lattimore. Personally, Chris, I think Kenwood's got too big of an arm. And
I think he really doesn't.
He doesn't have as much accuracy as he can.
I really doesn't think that he really acknowledges that, like, Cliff was really actually down there yet enough in time for the team.
Or the fact that he thinks Cliff's fast, don't get me wrong, but maybe he's thinking that Cliff is a cheetah. Back to that that pass interference slash defensive holding call, the one that we're about to take a look at. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, the flag on the play was an ineligible man downfield. It's declined, so it'll still be third down. And here comes Kenwood Lattimore again to pass, and he's picked. Oh, it's tipped. It's tipped off. Number 85, Jonathan Culp, one more time. Let's take a look at this replay. Kenwood gets back, has a lot of time, and here comes 85 just around, and he just grabs it right there.
Let me remind you that it is 2 minutes and 57 seconds in the game. Mason's winning 14, Warriors 7. It's third down, 11 yards to go, fourth quarter. Oh, big pop-up bogey.
Big. And it'll be down about at the 47-yard line of the Warriors. So it's not looking too good for the Winton Woods Warriors. They possibly could end up 3-2 in this FAVC, or not FAVC, in their overall standings. And they would be 1-2 in the FAVC conference.
Right now, you see Mason with the ball. Ooh, they tried to go through the middle. They really couldn't get through it because once here's the replay, as you can see right here. Here's a pitch off by Livingston, straight to number 35 from Mason, and he's taken down by Larry Thompson, and also assisting him in that tackle was Justin Rhodes. Who Livingston pitched it to, I should say, was Todd Hofford. Here's Winton Woods in their huddle. And then there's Mason. And as you can overhear the Winton Woods Warriors band playing their anthem, I should say. What they're most famous for is that little tune that they're playing right about now. The referees are still trying to make a decision on when this play should exactly go in time.
So we have an official timeout here, Winton Woods Warriors Stadium. And actually, no, we don't anymore, so let's get back to the game. Oh, it was an actual Winton Woods timeout. So sue me, kill me. But, and there goes Dan Little up the middle. Dan Little going up the middle. It looked like it was, yes, it got the first down. Here's the replay on that. Dan Little just grabs the ball, says, okay, give me a hole. Okay, I'm gone.
See ya.
And he gets through for the first down.
Could have asked if he wanted some fries, you know.
He just could have said, excuse me, can I get through? But hey, one thing I've noticed about this game tonight, Chris, is this has been a really good game.
Yeah, I must say, yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. Mason has just been...
Warriors have one timeout left, so it's going to be kind of tough if Mason gets them downfield enough that they don't really have to they can't really come back if they're downfield too far.
I sense that doubts and worries have been coming from Mason as well, because when the defensive Warriors was just on top.
Mason's got three timeouts left, though.
So sudden to them that, wow, you know,
unless
it's our
a
first time
miracle
playing,
happens.
this is a good game.
And here comes number 38, Dan Little, who gets taken down about 2 yards. He gets about 2 yards on that play.
Short game, stop.
And there you can hear the Winton Woods band. Well, not band, but the drum section taking a little jam session there, even though their team's on the bottom. And the Warriors take their last time out, so it's with 2:11 left in the game, and 14-7 ball game. It's not looking too good for the Winton Woods Warriors tonight. One thing's for certain, Chris, this has been one heck of a game tonight.
It's been a real good game. I've been out of
hard
my
fought and everything.
I have been out of my seat every minute of this game.
I think both of us have actually.
I don't think I sat down not once. Well, a couple times just to rest my feet.
One or two.
And get a sip of drink.
And there you see the bench of the Warriors, who is not too excited right now. There's Matt Candela, Ryan Collins, the backup quarterback for the Warriors. So we have 2 minutes, 11 seconds left in the game. Comets have the ball on the Warrior 37. And the tackle is made by number 2. That would be Cortez McBarry. Let's take a look at the replay of Cortez knocking this guy down. If he can't win, he might as well hurt him. And here he comes, and boom. He says, "How you doing?" And here comes the Comets on their nice run, and there goes number 38, Dan Little. Give me my money. Where's all my money?
I should be buried in cash.
Yes. There's the replay of Dan Little taking the ball upfield, about 3 or 4 yards. Well, not quite 3 or 4, but 2 or 3. But hey, I don't know. It's just Friday night. And we have a measurement on the field.
Uh-oh. Is this the first time for this game? First measurement? The second measurement, okay.
It's about the 4th measurement I've counted, Chris.
Okay.
Where you been?
Where's my counting at?
And that's it. They got a first down. It's going to be real tough, if not impossible, for the Warriors to finish this game up on top. And the Warrior fans know it. They're getting up and somewhat leaving. A lot of the faithfuls are staying. Band's still going. So with 1:14 and counting down on the game, there's only one thing to say. It's a well-fought game. Couldn't have asked much more. And there's a run by Dan Littles again.
I'll tell you like this. I know it must be a real honor for these two to clash like they did today.
Yeah, this has been a really hard-fought game. We've just been informed that our technical crew in the truck counted wrong. Actually, Mr. Andy Anderson of the Waycross Community Media Board miscounted, so the Warriors did, in fact, have 1 timeout left. And we will be watching as Coach Troy Everhart walks off the field, hoping that his Warriors, newly claimed Warriors, should I say, can get a touchdown off of an interception or fumble or whatever in 51 seconds, which it's not impossible, but very unlikely, Chris. And my co-host here, Chris, Mr. Friday Night Nichols, just informed me that I'm rich because of all the times I've had to call people's names. And there's a flag out on the field. That's going to be misconduct of players. Personal foul on the Warriors. What's really going on? These guys are getting so mad at themselves that they're taking it out on the other team, which is not necessarily a good thing, Chris.
I don't think so neither. But I'll tell you like this though. If I was one of those players out on the field, I'd be feeling pretty good right about now because this is like an unbelievable game. I'll tell you like this. From my point of view, even though if I win or lose, I'm still a winner. You know? It's all about pride. It's all about honor. That's what every team, and basically that's what the Warriors got, pride and honor. And I really, really respect that about this team. To tell you the truth, I'm friends with most of them
They're
anyway.
just gonna down it. And this game is over. The Winton Woods Warriors will be defeated by the Mason Comets. The final score of this game will be 14-7. Unfortunately, this game has been one of the most well-fought games that I've seen in a while. And there you have it, the final score. Winton Woods Warriors 7, the Mason Comets 14. This is Chris, the voice of the Warriors, Gaw. For Chris, Mr. Friday Night Nichols, saying have a good night. And I just got